Welcome to class, all you beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me today for the live class. We have 45 minutes to spend together and we're going to focus on a class that is going to help release stress and help reduce anxiety. So let's jump in and do this together. So we're going to come, knees nice and wide, toes touching, and we're going to walk our fingers forward. And then just surrender on the mat. Surrender on the mat. Your forehead's resting on the mat. And if you can, have your tip of the nose resting on the mat. That way we're straightening and lengthening the back of our necks. And breathe. Breathing in. Breathing out. So this part of the class, the beginning of the class, we're setting our intention. And our intention today, class, is to help us to be in the present moment by using our breath, to connect with our bodies, listen to what it needs today. And we're going to learn how to use our breath as a tool to help release a little bit of tension from our bodies and even our minds. So 3 more deep breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Slowly coming back up. And we've got our knees underneath our hips, our hands shoulder width apart. Pull the belly button in. We're going to inhale, look up. Exhale, looking down. Inhale, holding it. Exhale, so we're slowing down the moves and becoming more aware. We're going to be doing conscious movements. Every part of the movement is done with awareness. And pull that belly button in. Good. Neutralize your spine. And then just dip your chest into your shoulders. So you're sort of doing this half little push-up almost. And then lift up. Dipping in and lifting up. Dipping in and lifting up. And then neutralize your spine. We're going to tuck the toes under. I'm just going to lift up those knees and activate those abdominal muscles, holding it. For 3, 2, 1, gently release. And again, pull that belly button in and lift up those knees. For 3, 2, 1, gently release. Keep that belly button pulled in. We're going to extend one leg to the back wall. And try not to slouch in one side of the shoulders. Try to keep your shoulders square and take those shoulders away from your ears. And change sides. That's it, good. And another thing to be aware of, you don't want your hip coming up like this. And you don't want your shoulder sinking in. Keep your elbows quite straight and your hip rotated down towards the mat. And there is a little micro bend in the elbows. You're not locking it out. Extend. And ideally you want your heel in line with your buttocks. Good. And try not to look up. Keep your forehead facing the mat. And now add opposite hand. Opposite leg. Pull that belly button in. Hold. And release. Hold it. Let's see if we can hold it for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Beautiful. One more time. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. You're doing so well. Beautiful. 3, 2, 1. And this time, we're going to have the right hand out, the left leg up, and we're going to pull our belly button in and bring the knee to the elbow. For 3, nice and slowly, remember conscious movements. 2, and 1. So we're creating balance in our bodies. Pull that belly button in, exhale, elbow to knee. For 3, 2, 1, and release. We're going to tuck our toes under, and we're going to lift up those knees again. For 3, 2, 1, gently release. We're going to take the one shoulder to the hip, so we're creating a little C shape. And change sides. And again. And one more time. Back to center, pull the belly button in, tuck the toes under, lift those knees up, and this time we're going to come slowly into downward facing dog. Walking it out, left, right, left, right. Keep your belly pulled in. Keep your awareness to your breath. So nice slow movements. There's no rushing today. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do except be here in the present moment with you. The most important relationship you're going to have in your life is your relationship with you. The only person you're going to live with for the rest of your life. So all we're doing in class is building that beautiful relationship with thyself. Bring your feet together, heels and toes. Bend the knees, take the knees over to the left and bring the hips over to the right. And breathe. And change sides. Toes over to the right, hips over to the left. 3, 2, 1. And one more time on either side. Breathing in, breathing out. And you could even try to sit down a bit deeper onto that with your buttocks if you want to deepen the stretch. And back down, walking it up, walking it left, right, left, right. And breathe. Let's hold it here in a downward facing dog, holding it here. Then lean forward onto your hands. Step your right foot forward. Pivot your left foot to face the front. We're going to come into a warrior. The warrior in you that keeps fighting every day to keep up with everything. You don't need to fight here anymore. You're just practicing the warrior pose. Be here in the moment. You're strong, you're capable, and this is your time to surrender to you and your body. Let's reverse the warrior. Right palm facing up, reach forward, lean up with your hands. Bring your hand over your ear. For 3, 2, 1. Elbow on the knee. Bring the hand over the ear. For 3, 2, 1. Now you're going to bring your hands to the inside of your right foot. And we're going to drop the left knee down. And then we're just going to have a little wiggle. Good. A little wiggle the other way. We're opening up our hips. Our hips is a place where we can hold into tension and stress. So we just want to let it go. Create space there. And if you want to, you can bring your elbows down. Up to you. Otherwise, bring your hands there. Yeah? Breathe. Beautiful. Now we're going to stretch out our hamstring. So you're going to extend the front leg. And try to make your hips in line. So you're just pushing that right hip to the back wall. And you should feel a stretch on the right hamstring. Beautiful. And then slowly bend the front leg, frame the foot, tuck the back toe under, Coming to downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Keeping your belly button pulled in. Palms firmly on the mat. Slight micro bend in the elbows. Take the shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen your spine down. Then we're going to lean forward onto your hands, nice and controlled. And we're going to step the left foot onto the mat. Pivot the right foot to face the back wall. We are coming into warrior. And when you're in warrior, sink down deep if you can with your front knee. And your knee should be brought to the pinky side of your foot. Have a nice straight spine. And let's reverse it. Palm facing up, left palm facing up, reaching forward and then coming up. For 3, 2, 1. Elbow onto the knee. Bring the hand over your ear and reach. You feel a nice stretch on the right side of your body. You're doing so well. Rotate your chest to the ceiling slightly. Feel the difference these little tweaks make. And then we're going to bring the hands to the inside of our front foot and drop the back knee down. And breathe. And tiny little rotations of the hip one way and tiny little rotations of the hip the other way. And again, if you want to, you can come down on your elbows. Up to you. It's your class, it's your body. No one's watching. The only person you're improving is yourself. There's no competition here. It's just about you. And then we're going to lean back. We're going to extend the front leg and bring that right hip, buttock sort of back. So you're pulling it back and you should feel a stretch on your left hip and on your left hamstring. That's it. Breathe. We're moving nice and slowly in class today. There's no rush. We want to really connect and really open up and release that tension in our bodies. And stay present with the breath. Bend the front leg, tuck the back toe under, and come back into downward facing dog. And walk it out. Left, right, and breathe. Now we're going to inhale, lift up the right leg, bend the knee and step it forward. And we're going to repeat that one more time. Rotate your left foot to face the front. We're going to come into warrior. And remember, your knee to the pinky toe of, so you're not leaning inside, you're leaning slightly outside. Okay, so opening up the inner thigh. Sinking down deeper, opening up your chest, looking at your front fingers, keeping your eye there, and we're going to reverse it, palm facing up, reach, coming up, good, lengthen that arm, holding it, for 3, 2, 1, elbow, down onto the knee, bring the hand over your head. Try to bring that arm over your ear and rotate your chest slightly towards the ceiling and feel the difference of how it feels by just making these little micro movements. Beautiful. Bring the hands to the inside of your front foot. Drop the back knee down and we're going to wiggle it out. Tiny circles, staying connected to your breath. Beautiful. And then tiny circles the other way. And then if you want, again, you can come down onto your elbows, up to you, and breathe. Beautiful. And then we're going to take our front leg, slide it forward, push the right buttocks back to the back wall, and then kind of lean forward if you want to deepen the stretch. It's up to you. Remember to always listen to your body and go at your own pace. This is all about you. No one else but you. And you're in the comfort of your living room, which is the magic about it. You can do these things now in the comfort of your living room, and we're doing it together. And then gently bend the front leg, frame the front foot with your hands, tuck the back toe under, and come into downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. You should be feeling those hips opening up now. We're going to inhale, lift up the left leg, lean forward, step it forward, pivot the back foot to face the back wall. Inhale, coming up, sinking down deep into warrior. Breathe. Lean slightly back with your torso, so you don't want to be leaning forward, leaning slightly back. Then front palm facing up, reach forward now, and then bring the hand over your ear. Good. It's like almost you're sort of sniffing your armpit, almost sensation. Breathe. And then we're going to bring the elbow down, moving nice and slowly with connection. Bring the hand over your ear. Breathe. Rotate your chest to the ceiling. Tiny micro movements making a difference on how the posture feels within your body. Class by class, opening up the body. And then bringing the hands to the inside of the front foot, drop the back knee down. And tiny little circles one way. And you know, your body will thank you in 12 months' time, 5 years' time, 10 years' time. If you do these classes regularly, your body will thank you for it. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. Now let's extend the front leg to our half split. The left hip coming back slightly, and you feel a stretch in your left hamstring, and you lean forward slightly. If you want to deepen that stretch, remember to listen to your body. You don't need to lock your knee out. There's a slight bend in the front knee. Our knees are fragile things, so we want to make sure we always look after our knees. And then bend the front foot, frame the front foot, tuck the back toe under, and come into downward facing dog. Walking it out, left, right, left, right. And then we're going to bring the knees down. Keep the hips up. We're going to melt the heart down. Melting the heart down, surrendering, opening up your chest, your upper back. Bring the palms together. And then bend those elbows. Bring the hands behind you. See if you can wiggle out your elbows slightly forward, millimeter by millimeter. And then slowly start to push backwards with your buttocks, and you should feel a nice stretch underneath your tricep muscles, your armpits, even your lats, which are located under your armpit. Beautiful. Bring the hands back into child's pose. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Coming back to all fours, hands wider than the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Tuck the toes under, come into downward facing dog, walking out. Left, right, left, right. And then hold it in downward facing dog. Holding it there. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to inhale, lift up the right leg. And then lean forward, step it forward. Pivot the back foot to face the front of the room. We are coming into warrior. And then we're going to straighten that front leg. We're going to come into triangle. Take the shoulders back. Reach forward first, reach, then come down into triangle. You might hear some pops happening. Reach your fingers up 1 inch. Rotate your chest towards the ceiling. Breathe. Melt down deeper if you can. 3, 2, 1. Gently come up. Toes facing the front. Arms back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhaling, reaching forward, reaching forward, reaching forward, reaching forward. Bring the hands in line with your feet. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come down. Lean forward onto your toes. Keep your gaze in between your hands, not to the back wall. And then we're going to bring the right hand to the middle of the body. Inhale, lift up the left. For 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Left hand down. Inhale, lift up the right. For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And then we're going to inhale. Straighten out the arms. Bring the hands to the hips. Coming up. Let's pivot the left foot to the back wall. Coming down into warrior. Just bounce it out a couple of times. Yeah, that's good. You're doing so well. Straighten that front leg. Shoulders back. Chest open. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach, 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 reach. And then come down. And again, you might hear some pops happening. Breathing in. Reach your finger 1 inch higher. Rotate your chest to the ceiling. Breathe. For 3, 2, 1. Both feet facing the front. Shoulders back. Inhale, reach towards me with a flat back. Reach towards me with a flat back. And then when you can't reach towards me, bring your hands in line with your toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down, melting down, leaning slightly forward onto your toes. Gaze between your hands, not to the back wall. And breathe. And you're going to wiggle out your buttocks left, right if you want to. And then we're going to take the right foot. And then we're going to inhale, lift up the left hand. For 3, 2, 1. Gently release. The same on the other side. Left hand, right foot. Inhale, lift up. For 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to bring the right foot to the front of the room. Frame the foot. Kick back into downward facing dog. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Well done. And we're going to surrender onto the mat with our knees, keeping the hips up, and we're going to come into melting heart. We're going to melt the heart down. Melt the heart down. Bring the palms together. Bend the elbows, hands in prayer. Bring them over your head. Lean slightly back with your buttocks. For 3, 2, and gently sit back onto the heels, knees wide, toes touching, and surrender here. Surrendering here. Catch your breath, connect with your breath here. Beautiful. And slowly coming back up. We're going to sit with our feet on the floor, our hands face the buttocks, and then we're going to open up our chest, okay? So we're just going to inhale, lift up, and breathe. For 3, push those hips up. 2, 1, and then bring that buttocks back to the hands and slide back up. For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. One more time. Sliding back up. For 3, 2, 1. And then bringing the buttocks down. We're going to lie down on the mat. And we're going to hug the right knee into the right armpit. Hold it here. Then we're going to lift that leg up and we're going to come into half happy baby. Where the elbow comes inside the knee and you're grabbing your foot if you can. 3 breaths here. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And then we're going to bend the bottom leg and place that foot onto the opposite knee. We're going to lift that knee up and we're going to hug your knee in. You can grab hold of the back of the thigh or on top of your knee. Tuck your chin in slightly, feel the length in your spine. And then just gently drop that knee down and bring your foot towards you. And then we're just going to use our thumbs to give ourselves a little massage. Closing your eyes and pressing and holding it. Pressing and holding it. Pressing and holding it. Little tiny presses on our feet. And then we're going to bring that foot onto the mat over our body and opposite hand on opposite knee. And if you want to, you can grab hold of the bottom foot if you want to. Breathing in, breathing out, surrendering. Nice big exhale, inhale. Don't be shy, make some noise, nobody's listening. Let's do the other side. We're going to bend the left knee, bring it in to our armpit. Holding it. And really enjoying the breath here, really enjoying the opening we created in the hips. We've slowed everything down today, but we've become stronger by holding things a bit longer. Lift that foot up, bring the elbow into the inside of the knee and grab hold of your foot if you can. If you can't, you just grab whatever you can like this, okay? Just do what you can, and that's good enough. And remember, everybody's on different chapters with their well-being. And your chapter 1 might be somebody else's chapter 6. So remember to listen to your body and stay on your page. Then we're going to bring that foot to the opposite knee. We're going to grab hold of that knee and breathe. Really enjoying that breath you're taking, staying with your breath, staying connected. Stay present in the room and try not to let your mind wander. There's so many things to do that's happened that might not be serving you. Just say to yourself, you're going to let it go and you're going to focus on yourself in this moment. Then we're going to drop that foot down. We're going to bring your foot towards you, the top foot. We're going to add a little nice tiny little massage to our feet. Pushing down with our thumbs. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. If you find a tight spot, hold it there. Yeah, you're doing so well. Stay with me. Don't wander off. And then we're bringing that foot over your body. And then foot over the knee. And if you want to, you can grab the back, the bottom leg and turn your head away. For 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to bend our knees and give ourselves a nice big hug. If you can, grab hold of your elbows. Nice big hug. And tiny little rocks one way. And tiny little rocks the other way. Beautiful. Acknowledge yourself in this moment. Listen to the waves of your breath moving through your body. The most natural thing to do is to breathe. Come up. And we're going to sit cross-legged. Now, in our bodies, we hold on to lots of tensions in our hips and lower back. So we've done that. And now we're going to release our upper back. Yeah? So place your hands on your shoulders. See if you can bring your elbows together like this. And if you can't, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to drop those elbows and inhale, lift. Drop those elbows. Inhale, lift. And you should feel a nice little opening up of your upper back. That's it. Beautiful. And then we're going to go into another direction. So hold it to the center and then this time lifting up and bringing the elbows down. Lifting up and bringing those elbows down. One more time. Elbows together, lifting up, elbows down. Beautiful. We're going to bring our hands, grabbing hold of your elbows. Arms are in line with your ear. We're going to inhale, lift, exhale, come down. Try to keep both of your buttocks on the mat. So lean slightly backwards instead of forwards. And then again, inhale, lifting. And one more time, beautiful. So these stretches are so good for your posture when you stand nice and tall. You feel more confident with life. When we curl up, all our internal organs can't function properly. So interlock your fingers and reach forward. Tuck your chin in, reach, 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 reach. Then grab hold of your hands. Lift those arms up, lift that chest up. Releasing your shoulders, your chest. Opening up your heart to new possibilities. And just surrender to your breath. And again, change the hand grip. The other thumb comes in front. Reach forward. Other thumb. Grab your hands from behind. Lift those arms up. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Place one hand near your hip. Inhale. Bring the hand over your head. Make sure both of your buttocks stay on the mat. You're not lifting up to one side. And then change sides. Inhale, lift. Reach, 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 reach. And then we're going to bring the hands up. Opposite hand, opposite knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. And just tuck the chin in very slightly. And then again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Tuck your chin in very slightly. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. One more time. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Let's just rotate our shoulders one way. And then rotate our shoulders the other way. Take your head in tiny circles, half circles. Don't forget to breathe. Very important, the breath. And tiny half circles the other way. You're doing so well. Good. Place one hand, so get the right hand, place it onto the left shoulder, and then just look down. Pushing that shoulder down with your hand, and turn your gaze to the opposite shoulder. And let's change sides. Left hand on right shoulder. And then gently placing your hands on your knees. Now sit comfortable, lean back very slightly, tuck your chin in. And let's just exhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Inhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. Exhale for the count of 3, 2, 1. And as you sit here, focusing on your breath, acknowledge your commitment to yourself. Acknowledge that relationship you're building with you, to take care of you, to look after you so you can take care of others. So whenever you're ready, come and lie down on the mat. If you want to give yourself any specific stretch, do so. This is your time. Remember, it's about you. And we're going to go into a nice relaxation. So lying on your mat, and take a nice big exhale out of your mouth. Inhale. Nice big exhale out of your mouth. Emptying out your lungs. Inhale one more time. And then focus on your breath. Surrender on your mat and just let it go. This is your time for you to give back, to nurture, to care for you. If you don't do it for yourself, no one else will do it for you. So take your breath, take your attention to your toes. You're relaxing your toes, you're relaxing your toes. Take your breath, take your attention to your ankles. You're relaxing your ankles, you're relaxing your ankles. Relax your calves, relax your calves. Relax your shins, relax your shins. You're relaxing your knees, you're relaxing your knees. Take a big breath into your thighs, relax your thighs, relax your thighs. You're relaxing your hips, you're relaxing your hips. Take a big breath into your belly. You're relaxing your belly, you're relaxing your belly. Take your breath, take your attention to your lower back, relax your lower back. Relax your lower back. Take your breath, take your attention to your chest. You're relaxing your chest, you're relaxing your chest. Your upper back's relaxed, your upper back's relaxed. You're just melting onto your mat. Relax all the fingers on your right hand. You're relaxing all the fingers on your left hand. Your wrists are relaxed, your wrists are relaxed. You're relaxing your forehead, you're relaxing your forehead. Forearms. Your biceps, triceps, all relaxed. Let your shoulders melt down onto the mat. The back of your neck's relaxed, the back of your neck's relaxed. You're relaxing your jaw, you're relaxing your jaw. Relax your tongue, relax your tongue. Cheek muscles all relaxed. Your forehead's relaxed, your forehead's relaxed. Your whole body is nice and relaxed. And you're giving yourself permission to be here. And as you exhale, just letting go of anything that's not serving you in this very moment. And as you inhale, inhale peace and relaxation into your body, into your mind. You're totally relaxed. You're in the moment of time, connected to your breath. You're giving your body and your mind everything it needs in this moment. And just follow your breath moving through your body. And as you slowly come back into the room, take a couple of deep breaths. And while you're lying there, think of 3 things that has given you pleasure today. 3 things that made you happy. As you inhale, inhale one of those things into your body. Feel how it feels. Remember that moment. And as you exhale, letting go. And inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. And as you slowly come back into the room, slowly adding movement back into your body by wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, turning your head left to right. And just stay there for as long as you need. You're in your own home. You don't have to go anywhere. And I thank you for allowing me into your living rooms, into your home, spending this 45 minutes with me and sharing that time. I appreciate you and have a beautiful evening.